you've heard my name and you're thinking it. Yes, my name is Dylan White. And I am white. But I spell my name differently. The privilege is silent. Look, having the last name White and being white means I'm never going to be cool. Ever. I'm never going to be cool or down or dope or hip or hype, fly, fresh, fire, flossy, fierce, fat with a PH, mint, money, major, Gucci, lit, litty, sick, slick, slay, solid, sigma, rat, tight, the man, the bomb, the goat, off the chain, off the hook, on fleek, poppin', bangin', drippin', cookin', cutesy, demure, mindful. I'll never have Riz or Aura or the 411. I'll never be able to chill in the crib with my shorty, and I will definitely never be able to roll back to the hood and spit bars over sick beats for the G-Folk and the what's so you know. And here, having the last name White has some unexpected consequences. Like when my daughter was born, she was in the NICU, the neonatal intensive care unit. And when you have a baby in the NICU, you have to buzz into the nurse's station to let them know which baby. I wasn't thinking. I walked right up to that intercom. I was like, hi, I'm here to see the white baby. So now I'm on a list. But I became a proud father 2 years ago. Thank you. Thank you. I've been a father for 27 years. I just became a proud father. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, my kids and I went to go to a movie. We went out, we're going to get popcorn, and we walked into the concession stand, and my son, he's a smart aleck like me, so when the kid behind the popcorn stand, he's like, what can I get started for you? My son, without missing a beat, goes, I'd like some crack cocaine. And my daughter turns to him and smacks him upside the head. She's like, dude. And God bless the kid working the concession stand. He's trying to keep it together, keep it professional. And he looks at us and he says, are you a member of our rewards program? To which my daughter, who has just smacked her brother, turns to him and says, oh, if we are, do we get crack cocaine? So I was very proud of them in that moment. But now they have this last name. We had to come up with names for them. We weren't going to name them Snow or Egg. That would suck. I didn't want to do like a Dylan Jr. kind of thing. I don't give my name at Starbucks. I'm not going to give it to a person. I don't give my name at Starbucks not because they spell it wrong. I just figure if they're going to have to call something out, I might as well make it fun for me. So when I go to Starbucks and ask them for a name, sometimes they'll say my name is Dana. So when they call it out, I'll say, there is no Dana, only Zool. Gen Xers are in the room. Thank you. Sometimes they'll ask for a name and I'll say, yes, the sexiest man I've ever seen. And they'll say, sir, we're not going to say that. I'm like, all right, fine. Free coffee for everyone. 5 minutes later, the sexiest man I've ever seen? A venti vanilla latte for the sexiest man I've ever seen. Yeah, I chose the whitest drink I could think of too, because I'm a basic bitch. We didn't want to do that thing where the parents give their kids the same first initial. Because then you end up something like, hi, this is my son Xavier, my daughter Xanadu, and your twin sister Xerox. Rich people will give their kids names that sound like cars, like Porsche or Bentley or Mercedes, right? And we like that. And we're not rich, so we named our kids Kia and Nissan. Nissan Sentra White. Worked out great when she was in grade school, because they would call roll last name first, first name last. Is there a white Nissan Sentra here? My Gen Xers in the room, I'm 56. It's already my bedtime and I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Thank you. You get it. You feel me. I got to take care of myself now. You know, I can't drink like I used to. I don't do drugs, not like I ever did, so yay for the clean date. But listen, just because of that doesn't mean that I don't love that weed is legal here in Arizona. Because I cannot wait for them to start selling it in bulk at Costco. Because I want to see the line for the sample table on Saturday. Some old lady in a hairnet and a name tag just rolling fatties. Doobies. Fresh rolled doobies. Only $4.20. Could you imagine getting edibles at Costco? Oh, that'd be incredible. They'd come in a big 25-pound bag. And you bring that to somebody's house. They're like, what is that, indica, sativa? You're like, Kirkland. I will admit, I did get stoned for the first time last year. It was a kidney stone, but still, first time. The pain was so bad that they gave me a morphine drip. That didn't work. So they gave me a second morphine drip. That didn't work. So then they gave me fentanyl. And that worked. But if I'd known they were going to give me fentanyl in the hospital, I wouldn't have gone. I would have just gone around the back of a Circle K. It's way easier to get. They'll take my insurance. Not that my insurance is bad. It is. Under services covered, it says do not resuscitate, and that's it. That's all I've got. And then when I was leaving, they wanted to say, do you want a copy of the MRI that we did on you? I'm like, yeah, sure. And they hand me a CD. It was 2025. What am I going to do with a CD? I have nothing to put a CD in except the garbage. Why? Like, would you like it another way? And I'm thinking, yeah, they're going to email it to me or something. They said, what's your fax number? I'm like, why? Is all your technology 30 years old? I don't trust you if everything is here from the 90s. You don't need to give me my medical information on the same media that I used to buy my Backstreet Boys music. I don't want it that way. But I miss the 90s, though. The 90s were awesome. Remember infomercials in the 90s? Remember the ShamWow? It was that super absorbent chamois towel sponge thing, right? How did the ShamWow people never come up with a tampon? No leak, no drip, no mess. Just wring it out, throw it in the washer when you're done. It's the new Clam Wow. That was my emergency room experience. I had to go to urgent care recently, which you've ever been, not a lot of emphasis on the urgent part of it. But here's the thing, I'm dealing with a heel spur. I've got a heel spur, some plantar fasciitis. If you've got that, you know how much that hurts. It feels like I'm walking on broken glass. And I was trying to put a positive spin on it just to deal with it. I'm like, God, this feels like I'm walking on broken glass. This is the closest I will ever come to feeling like Bruce Willis in Die Hard. Remember Die Hard? Some people, yeah. If you don't remember it, it's been a while if you've never seen it, just really quick, okay? Bruce Willis, he plays a New York cop, John McClane, who flies to California, LA at Christmas time to visit his wife Holly. They've broken up over the summer, they're estranged. He's going to a comedy Christmas party to see if they can make up. And so it's Christmas Eve, and he goes to the party. The movie opens with him landing on the plane. He's really nervous, and the guy sitting next to him says, hey, you want to know the secret to surviving air travel? Is that as soon as you get to where you're going, you take off your shoes and your socks, and you walk around barefoot on the rug, making fists with your toes. And John's like, that's weird, but okay. So he gets an opportunity plaza. He's at the Christmas party. He reconciles with his wife, but then they have a fight. She has to go talk to the rest of the people at the party, and that's the moment. And then John takes off his shoes and his socks. He starts making fists with his toes on the rug. He's like, son of a bitch, it works. Well, that's when the terrorists, led by Hans Gruber, played by the iconic Alan Rickman, comes in, and they're not really terrorists, they're just burglars. They just want the $640 million of German bearer bonds that they have in the Nakatomi vaults, but they're pretending to be terrorists. So they come and they start shooting up the place, right? So now John McClane is all barefoot and has to stop all of these terrorists and he's running around the building barefoot. There's one who's like on top of a table. It's like, this time you have a chance to kill somebody. Don't hesitate. And John's like, Thanks for the advice. He throws one out the window, like, welcome to the party, pal. He writes, now I have a machine gun, ho, 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 and yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, and all that. Finally, he's face to face with Hans Gruber, but he doesn't know that it's Hans Gruber because he's never seen his face. Plus, Hans is putting on like this fake American accent, like, please, God, no, don't kill me, God. But Hans knows that it's him because he sees John McClane's face. He also sees that John is barefoot. So that's when Carl comes in, and they start shooting at John, and John runs, and he takes off, and he's in this office building that's got nothing but glass walls and glass windows and everything like that. They start shooting at him, and Hans turns to Carl and says, Carl, schieß den Finster. And this German terrorist who's been speaking German the entire movie suddenly doesn't understand German, and Hans has to say, shoot the glass. So they start shooting the glass, and glass is shattering everywhere. And John is like, Jesus Christ, what are we going to do? And there's glass everywhere between him and the exit, and you don't know how he's going to get out. And they start coming in, they come in with the flashbang, and, and they point the gun, and John's gone. And they cut to the scene where John is dragging himself into the bathroom with blood pouring out of one of his feet. One of his feet. Which means John didn't run across the broken glass, he hopped across the broken glass. And now he's sitting there on the radio with Powell just going, tell my wife I'm sorry, and then I love her. Well, he's picking glass out of his feet, and that is how my foot felt. So I'm at urgent care. And listen, I don't mean to fat shame anybody. If you're big and you're happy and you're living your best life, good for you. I would just like my medical professionals to at least be somewhat of a model of health. Because the nurse who took my blood pressure got winded doing it. He was wrapping that thing around my arm going, beads of sweat were forming on his forehead. And when he was done, he goes, you have high blood pressure. I'm like, are you sure you didn't accidentally take yours? But I don't like going to the doctor, but I have to. I do it more and more at my age. Like I said, I'm 56, and I've got a body at 56 is like owning a car with so many miles on it, nobody wants it anymore. I have problems with my starter. I have this spare tire, this one's going bald. My belts and hoses are worn, I creep when I go around corners. I shudder if I go too fast, and I am definitely starting to leak fluids. So I'm not going to the doctor. So what I'll do is if there's something wrong with me, I will take my cat to the vet. And I will tell the vet that the cat has my symptoms. Then what the vet says my cat should do is what I do. I'll give you an example. A few months ago, I took my cat to the vet, told the vet what was going on. The vet looks at me, looks at my cat, looks back at me and says, so you're telling me that your cat has erectile dysfunction? Yes. Yes, she does. Gave my cat a pill. I have to trick myself into taking it by hiding it in my food, but it works. My coat is shinier, I have more energy, and now when I'm with my wife, I will spend an hour with her making the most aggressive biscuits. Just